Hi, it's April. I'm checking in with my thoughts during the holidays. When my children were small, we went through a lot of wonderful holiday celebrations. I would take them all, get them in the van because I had a lot of them at one time in my 20s. I had 5 children. And every time we added a child, we needed another seatbelt, and that's how we ended up needing a van. But anyway, I would get them all in the van, and it would be really cold usually in Illinois, and we would be wrapped up and going over mounds of snow and ice and pounds of salt all over the roads. And when we would get to my family's house, there would be, I don't know, at least 100 of us coming in maybe at different times within a 4 to 6 hour time span, but it would be so magical for the children. Each child would get gifts from every member of the family or from every household, and we would end up taking home several large trash bags full of new gifts for the children. And I remember us as a family just being thankful and grateful for the opportunity to do this for our children. I remember buying a lot of random things and not receiving very much. But as a mother, watching my children's eyes light up was the gift. You know, the adults would have a grab bag so that the adults could get a gift and leave with something too. But it really was just a token of appreciation for how much each parent went through to take care of their child all year and then to buy things for other people's children. And I remember that being the last thing that I clung onto when I was becoming disenchanted with the whole holiday season thing. I clung on to, my children are so happy. When I went through a period of time in which my children were getting older and didn't like toys as much and wanted more electronic things, and the girls started getting interested in clothes and things of that nature. They started wearing earrings and chains around their neck. Not that kind of chain, but necklaces and such. And the boys started playing with video games, and people wanted phones. And the thing started changing for me. The experience started changing for me. And at the same time, I started reading more about how a relationship with God has nothing to do with all that stuff. And it's as if something was broken off of my mind. I began to see all the gift giving as an overflow, an outpouring from my heart. This is how I feel about you. And I think the experience changed everything for me. Because for so long, the holiday was really about my children, not God. And I say that regretfully, but thankfully that I understand more now about why we pour out money and sentiments on cards to people, and why we pour out, "This is how I feel about you," through giving. It's out of the overflow and abundance of what God has placed in me, the love He placed in me, the joy of giving that He has in His heart that flows through me. And it's such a richer experience now. And we've tried celebrating, and don't laugh at me, okay? We've tried celebrating Christmas, Kwanzaa, and celebrating Hanukkah. And what I have found is that the basis of Christmas and Hanukkah are about thankfulness and giving. We didn't really get into Kwanzaa a lot, but my family's been doing Kwanzaa since, I don't remember, around the year 2000, I think. And that is it's not a religious holiday, it's a cultural one. And that makes it a very different experience with very different meaning behind it. And my children and I don't really get into that the way that a lot of people do. And I don't believe that that's really the thing for us. But I know for a lot of people, that's it. That is what's popping for them. And I really respect that. I really do. And that's the other thing that I've been thinking about, the respect that people have shown each other in their different cultures and in their different belief systems has reflected the heart of God. The way that God looks over every person on the earth with the same love in His eyes, the same love in His heart. He doesn't change. His heart does not change. He sees everyone as a beloved child of His. He's no respecter of persons. He judges people in the end by the content of their character. Character supersedes the religion you have joined. Character. What you do and think and feel when no one's looking. Integrity. The decisions you make in your heart, in your mind, when no one else can see it but God. Those are the things that He ends up judging you on. And the trick is, without Him, without God the Most High, you won't have good moral character. I think that was everything that was on my mind right this second. I wish everyone who celebrates a happy holidays. And as we go toward the new year, I pray that the miracles and the things that you've been working on manifest wonderfully before you cross over. Nevertheless, not my will, but God's be done. Bless you and keep you. Amen.